Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your co-host, Ellen, along with my co-host,
Lee. How about that? I just said my name.
You just said your name. I like that.
That's actually something different.
It is something different.
I like coming up with fun ways of, introducing whatever the topic is, and tying it in. But because this topic is about fun, I thought I'll play this one straight.
There you
we'll
go.
make the fun later.
There you go. Obviously, our goal in this podcast is to help you do things faster, easier, better. And I kind of feel like this idea that I want to share with everyone today is makes your life easier, makes things easier, but makes them better. So that is doing things you like, which sounds like the most inane. Of course, I'm supposed to do that in my life, but we don't. Because a lot of times we haven't even, figured out what is it that brings us joy, that we like to do. And years ago, I took it was an art class, an art course, and one of the things we had to do was come up with 100 things that we like. And it's not 100 kinds of food, 100 books, anything like that. It's 100 things that bring that make us happy when we experience them. My list hangs on my wall, and I change it up probably every year. I go through, and maybe that's not something I love anymore, and I'll change it out. But I have this list, and then when I know I'm going to have perhaps a stressful week, or there's just a lot going on, I will go through and I will pick 4 or 5 things, and I will slot them into my calendar, so that I know I'm going to have something each day that I like, that makes me happy. And it could be as simple as, one of the things I love is looking at sparkly lights out on houses, and perfect time of year for that, because every other house in my neighborhood completely decorated for the holidays. But just knowing and paying attention to that. And that's what the list really helps me do. Helps me to pay attention to doing or seeing or participating in something I like. And it makes my day happier, makes it better. I don't know about faster, but adding in the stuff that helps you makes you feel better.
And I would add to that, because that's great. What you said is kind of how I feel. So what she said, but also I
Short
think
episode, thanks.
Not a chance. Good try. But what I was going to say is, like, the things I like, some of them are embarrassing if people knew, but it is what it is. What can I tell you? I mean, I really enjoy this silly thing. It's legal. Let's just put that out there.
Okay.
but if people found out, they'd be like, huh, really? Like, what do I care? That's a good question to ask. If you didn't care what people thought about you, what would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do? And I bet you get a different answer than what you would, you would say if someone asked you the question, what do you like? Well, I like, pizza.
Long walks on the beach.
Yeah. Pina coladas. Dancing in the moonlight. But, so I feel like, your list is up where people could see it. Maybe we just put one in the drawer that's just for us. And I love the idea about scheduling it in, and maybe you have to code it in some way. But whatever.
Maybe,
or just own it.
Don't let snoopy people in your office. No one looks at it.
And you're right. Some things, I tried, and I thought I surfed naked. I'm like, ooh, this is not good. At Black's Beach. It's a nude beach. So there's that.
Right. It's a nude beach.
And I thought, well, all right. And then I realized, ooh, this is bad. So off the list.
Did you do it?
I did. I thought I would like it, but I didn't. I didn't like it at all. I'll never do that again. All I had was a watch. That's it.
But now you have a memory.
Oh, do I ever?
And so do the people that were there. Whoa!
They will never recover from that. But now, yeah. So but the point is, let yourself do the things that truly make you happy, even if to everyone else it doesn't make sense. Because a lot of times, you add things to your to-do list because it seems like what you should do, but you only are doing it because it's expected or you're supposed to like it.
Yeah.
But own what you like.
Well, yeah,
Do
and
it.
own it and do it and make yourself happy, which makes you want to do your other things. You're going to do the things you have to do with a better attitude because you've satisfied something in your soul because you did what you liked.
And always wear trunks when you surf. Just saying.
There you go. Thanks for listening. Be with us again next week for another episode.